Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Tuesday night, and you know what that means. It's time for your WWE NXT Event Center report. And now here is the man to bring you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode 1649. Oh, I had a great day, a long day, but a great day overall. I want to thank everybody for, I want to thank, because I went over my sister's in Connecticut for celebrate my niece's birthday. I want to thank my sister and my brother-in-law for having me and my parents over. It was totally an honor to celebrate my niece's birthday, and it was really cool. And because every time my sister plans a party, it was mostly on Saturdays, and I couldn't go because of work. So this was a rare opportunity for me, and I'm very, very grateful for it. Feeling very blessed. I want to say thank you to my sister and my brother-in-law, Jewel and Jesse. Great, wonderful people for giving me this opportunity. I do apologize, again, for the last minute accepting of the invite, but you know, my sister was glad I was there, my parents were glad I was there, and I was glad I was there. It was a lot of fun. It was very, very great times, and not only that, I did something that I haven't done in 6 years since our beloved cat, Sunfire, passed away, and that is hold a cat. And got to hold my sister's little black cat. Her name is Dinah, so cute, and you know, just felt very loved. And so, but there was a lot of people there, and kind of scared her away. She's a very friendly cat, but sometimes she's a little shy on too many people. So I don't blame little Dinah, but it was great for her. It was great for me to at least show her some love and everything else. And the funny part is she greeted me when I was getting out of the bathroom, and it was so precious, and people talk about how bad black cats are. Not this black cat, very, very precious, little Dinah. So, and like I said, I want to thank my sister, my brother-in-law, and their family for making me feel welcome there. It was really, really cool to be there again. So let's talk about what happened on NXT No Mercy tonight. Oh boy, we made our picks and predictions, and we got screwed up big time on that. Oh man, I went 1-5 in my picks and predictions. I said I wouldn't be surprised, and the only pick I got right was the NXT Women's Championship. So let's go with the tag team titles. They were on the line first. Chase U defending was Rich Holland and Andre Chase defending it against Nathan Frazier and Axiom, and it seems like it was a heck of a matchup, but Nathan Frazier and Axiom got the belts back for what, second or third time, I think. And all I know is this, that Rich Holland was not happy after they lost, and he decided to attack all the members of Chase U, except for Thea Hale, obviously. And of course, I think Rich Holland and Riley Osborne were right in the first place. Rich Holland snapped and attacked Riley Osborne, attacked Deuce Hudson. Then he finally attacked Andre Chase to the point where Andre Chase was taken out on a stretcher. And was taken out on a stretcher. Thea Hale went with him to the local medical facility. I gotta tell you, I think Chase U just got a huge dent put into them by Reg Holland, and Andre Chase is going to be full of P&V when he gets out of that hospital. The new TNA X Division champion Zachary Wentz went up against Wes Lee, and Wes Lee decided, well, he's going to attack. He's going to do whatever it takes to get the win, including attacking his former Rascal brother with a steel chair. But then Trey Miguel took the chair away from him. Lee pushes him aside, but Wentz took advantage of the situation and ended up pinning Wes Lee. I picked Wes Lee to win this matchup. I thought he was going to retain. He's going to win because he's NXT. But Zach Wentz did pick up the victory in that. So there's that. Hank Walker and Tank Ledger we're talking about No Mercy and talking about tag team titles. So, hey, I think we should get a shot at the belts. So, and then Wolfgang from Gallus responded with a tweet. So, what does Ava do? Well, we'll find out. Trick Williams was talking to Joe Hendry. He says, I'm going to call it down the middle, but I believe in Joe Hendry. And they said, that's exactly, exactly. So, well, the women's North American title was next on the line. Kaylani Jordan against Wendy Chu. As you know, Wendy Chu, I thought, I picked Wendy Chu because I thought she was due to win a title in NXT or in the WWE. And the women's North American title, and Kaylani Jordan ended up retaining the title. But Tatum Paxley came out and attacked Wendy Chu, hit her with a Dragon Sleeper after the matchup, and put a doll that looks like Wendy Chu on top of Wendy Chu. What mind games is Miss Paxley playing here? We'll find out this coming Tuesday on NXT. Meanwhile, Sarah Schreiber tried to interview Ridge Holland about what he did, and Holland just looked at her with an intimidating look and said nothing. Well, that is kind of scary. So, and I think Duke Hudson and Riley Osborne will probably want to call him out this Tuesday on the fallout of NXT's No Mercy. The North American title, the men's North American title was on the line. Obafemi, the champ, defending it against Tony D'Angelo. And the family tried to get involved, basically stopping Obafemi from hurting Tony D'Angelo. In fact, Luca Crucifino tried to handle a crowbar, but then Obafemi took the crowbar from Crucifino. Stacks tried to stop him. He gets knocked out and everything else. Tony D'Angelo tried to advantage of it, but instead, Obafemi ended up retaining the title. I picked Tony D'Angelo to win. Obafemi retained. We're talking 0-3. So I picked Chase U to retain the titles against Nathan Frazier and Axiom. Axiom Frazier lost the titles. And I picked Wesley over Zachary Wentz, but Wentz won. So in the women's North American title, I picked Chu over Jordan. Kaylani Jordan won. And I picked, in the men's North American title, I picked Tony D'Angelo over Obafemi. Femi retains. So I was 0 for 4. 0 for 4. And I thought to myself, I would not be surprised if the only match we get right is the Roxanne Perez matchup, which we will get to. Trick Williams ended up talking to Ethan Page about what he's going to do as referee, and Ethan Page basically disrespected Trick Williams. And then Sarah Schreiber interviewed the Rascals, Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel, and it seems like to me now the Rascals want to shot the NXT titles, tag team titles, and so how about that situation? Well, we shall find out what the heck is going on in that situation. So, how's Ava going to handle this one? We'll soon find out. The NXT Women's title on the line in a regular match. Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy, defending it against the young, fast-rising upstart, Jada Parker. She represents OTM, and she's very, very focused on winning. She has the attitude, the size, and the strength, the athleticism. But lately, she had some hurt ribs. I think probably during that Battle Royal, during that gauntlet match. And that she endured. And Roxanne Perez was working on it, stomping it, and then after 2 pop rocks, one on the outside and one in the ring, Roxanne Perez retains the title. But it's not over yet. Lights went out, and finally she is here on American soil. She is here on NXT. That's right. Julia has arrived on NXT. She looks a little bit like Scarlett, but she's like the Japanese version of Scarlett. She's half Japanese, half Italian. You ever see some of her work? Go to watch Stardom and Marigold. You'll see a lot of her work. And Julia has arrived, confronting Roxanne Perez. Perez was clutching that title like it was a child, and she held it up. Now, bear in mind, before I continue, the women's division is going to get even hotter by the time NXT arrives on the CW network, Tuesday, October the 1st, 8/7 Central on the CW. Now check this out. For a short period of time, once SmackDown comes to USA a week from this Friday, from the 13th of October to the 1st. Basically, for that couple of weeks, all three brands will be on the USA Network. In fact, they'll have a WWE week from the 8th through the 14th. So that's going to be a big deal. So that's a big deal for right now. So USA Network is cooking, and unfortunately, because of their failure to retain Raw and NXT, they'll have to settle with SmackDown, being the only WWE brand being on the USA Network after January. So USA Network, I loved you back in the day, but I will still watch SmackDown. So, and also the reason why I think too, because here's the deal: you're talking about two other women now going to be arriving pretty soon: Stephanie Vaquer and Delta from Mexico, Delta from Australia, and you still got Cora Jade rumored to be making her return to the ring soon, and Nikita Lyons. Both women are scheduled to come back soon, right around this time, October as well. We shall see, and probably on time with the CW network. So hopefully bring ratings up. The women's division gets higher. Bada bing, bada boom. So, and then Sarah Schreiber interviewed Ava, and Ava decided to make a triple threat match and the number one contenders match as the Rascals, Gallus, and Hank and Tank will battle it out in a triple threat. Winner will face Nathan Frazier and Axiom, and I do believe will be at the launch show. And I believe the NXT title will also be on the launch show. I think Trick Williams will face that winner between Ethan Page and Joe Hendry. So that match was happening, and Ethan Page's antics had caused Trick Williams to be knocked out. Another referee headed to the ring. He accidentally gets knocked out. In the end, though, Ethan Page did pick up the victory despite Joe Hendry's best efforts. But also, Pete Dunne was attacking Williams after the matchup. What's Ava going to do? We'll find out this Tuesday on NXT. I think there's a match between the two of them already. So, between Pete Dunne and Trick Williams. So, that is the NXT No Mercy 2024 Event Center report. And I'll tell you what, Julia's rival, and with the impending return from injury, Cora Jade and Nikita Lyons, the women's division is going to get hot. And then when Stephanie Vaquer and Delta arrive, it's going to get even hotter. We'll see what happens along the way. So thank you for tuning in for another episode of the show. I am very happy to report it. And tomorrow we get some tic-tac-toe to be played. And it's Labor Day, the first tic-tac-toe Monday of September 2024. We're in September right now. First day of September. So thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night, rest of your night. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.